Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thanks for clicking on this video, and if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back and spending some of your time with me. Today I wanted to go through my Monsteras. So I'm going to do a Monstera Tour. Knuckles, why are we barking? Why? Really? Alright. Out you go. Garbage truck. So today I'm going to show you the Monsteras that I have in my collection, and I'm really excited. I have, they're just let you see, and you can decide from there. Sorry about the light over here through this window. It's like a white zone. Ooh. Anyway, stick around, enjoy, tell me what you think. Okay, here is my Monstera Adansonii. This is my wide form or round form. We've had a few issues. It seems to be really finicky when it comes to watering. It's finicky to the point where I need to just leave it and let me tell it when to be watered. Otherwise, if I water it too soon, it starts dropping leaves. So, it is one of my favorites though. Like, look how big this leaf is. And I've cut propagations off it. And for the most part, I've given them away. I have kept one, which you will see. But besides that, that is my Monstera Adansonii round form. Now what I'll do is I'll take you over to my, this one's kind of funny, my Monstera Adansonii narrow form, which got attacked by thrips, and I've been trying to bring it back ever since. And I mean, it doesn't have that's not a thrip. Please don't be a thrip. Please don't make me sad. None of them have fenestrations yet, but they are really starting to go. I don't know what is happening over here with this one. I don't know. But any part of it that I can keep would be great. Only one of the propagations I made of this plant when it was full survived. Only one, and I gave that to a friend, and I'm really hoping that this one comes back because I really did love the narrow form version of this. And from here we will go to one of my newest acquisitions, which is my Monstera Subpanada. If you watched the video where I unboxed this plant, you would have seen that it was super quirky, and probably not the best thing for me to do. I kind of buried the whole thing. I'll link the video in the description so that you can see, if you want to check it out, what it looked like when I got it. But I can say though that since I did that, since I just buried it the way I did, because this here is all one piece that flows through it, but I am starting to get a new growth point from over here. I didn't want to cut it because I don't know enough about this plant, and I didn't want to possibly make a tremendous mistake. So I kept it. as is and just buried every aerial root that was there, and we are going to, fingers crossed, hope for the best. This one here is my Monstera Panada Partita. Oh, maybe I should be better. I actually overwatered this one and lost a leaf, and this one is on its way out too. But besides that, I do have this one leaf, which looks so much like the Peru, but it's not. I can't wait for this one to get bigger. When I got this one, I was super impressed with it, and I can't believe that I overwatered it and that this happened. It doesn't make me happy. But overall, the plant itself is in good shape, so that is good. And next to that one is, in fact, my Monstera Peru, which I think is pregnant and going to finally give me a new leaf, which would be amazing. And actually, if I look at the Panada Partita as well, I believe that one is also pregnant somewhere in there. But yeah. So that is my Monstera Peru. Okay, over here, I have to turn this one around so you can see it. But this is, oh, my pride and joy, my Thai constellation. Don't mind the yellowing. I think that that's actually from me moving it to this new position. And for some reason, I can't seem to keep more than 3 leaves on this plant, because now this one is on its way out, which makes me eternally sad. But just like the other one, if you look, oh, focus, right in here, she's pregnant. So hopefully I will get a lovely leaf from that. I've had my struggles with this plant, and all I can do is pray that she's gonna make a comeback for me. Just like this one. This is Diosa, my Monstera Deliciosa. I had to cut it back because it was literally crawling out of the pot. So I cut it back and made a couple of propagations out of it. And at this point, I am just waiting for it to grow back. So what it's doing is, if you can see this, threw me out this tiny little leaf. And now, I didn't notice before, but now that I'm looking at it, if I can focus and show you what is happening here. There is another leaf coming out here. This one came out, I don't know what happened, it just looks kind of chewed, which is odd. I do have to cut some leaves off of this. There is another leaf coming out right here, which is great because the one before that looks a little bit wonky. And this was a new leaf that I'm still waiting for to harden off. But yeah, so far, we are almost done. I did have to come back into this room because I forgot about Monstera number 2. So after seeing my Deliciosa, this is one of the propagations that I took off it that I had to cut out of the plant. That leaf is huge. There is this leaf here as well that looks super sad and I can't get it to stop drooping. But this is also the leaf where I'm going to have a new one come out of. So I'm just trying to make sure that it hangs in there as long as possible. But where this one is super floppy, this one is super happy. So over here, I do have one of my wide form Sony Eye Propagations. One of the very few that I have because I tend to keep giving them away. And it's looks floppy, but it's actually really happy. And next to it is my Monstera Siltapicana, which came to me as one cutting with 5 leaves on it. I split it into 2, and I have since then also taken propagations from this plant. I do want to make it fuller. I'm super excited, but I love looking at this one every single day. It's next to my bed, and I just watch it in awe. I love how the leaves have got the silver bits on them. I don't know if it's going to show up really well on camera, but if you know what this looks like, or you have one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And Monstera Deliciosa number 3. This is the other propagation I took off that plant. There were actually 3 cuttings. One I gave away, but this one as well has got like kind of a larger than life leaf. It's super happy, and I've got a new leaf coming out right there, so I can't wait for that one to pop out and I can see what it looks like. And last but not least, if I can turn it here because it's kind of in a corner by the window, is my Monstera Standaliana. I love this plant so much. I did try to propagate it. I took 2 cuttings off it. One survived, one did not, and I gave that away. And I think we've learned enough about each other. I know when she's thirsty. As soon as her leaves start to curl, it's time to water. That's actually why she's in a plastic pot. A plastic self-watering pot, actually, because it is the only way that I can see that she stays happy on any given day. But she is absolutely beautiful. Oh, I love her so much. Alright guys, that is my Monstera tour. I hope that you saw something there that you would either like to get or something you didn't even know was out there. Probably not. I mean, you've been all over the place. You know what's there and what's not. But please like and consider subscribing to my channel and leave any comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!